Alright guys, can you read that? Well, it says Stihl MS261. So I'm going to show you one of my dirty little secrets here on these 261s, and I do quite a few of these 261s. So I will show you first what a stock cylinder looks like with the, I call it a skirt, that sticks down from the cylinder base, goes inside the crankcase. And so let's get a good look at this. Okay, so you've seen that skirt that sticks down. Now, I cut this area out of it. So here it is in real life. Now, I guarantee there's going to be people that say, don't listen to John, he's an idiot, he don't know what he's talking about, he's crazy. Well, maybe so, but I've had 261s out in the field cutting, doing bucket work for quite a while. Jacob Rogers 261 is one of them, where I cut this skirt. I've even cut it completely off. That doesn't work as good, but it is going to mess with crankcase volume. But I'm telling you, some of these ridiculous 261s that I do, like this guy right here, this is a 261 cutting with a 25-inch bar, 3/8 full skip, and it's blasting through a pretty damn big cut. So check this out. Yeah, so there you go. That thing's pretty rowdy. Again, that's a 25-inch bar with 3/8 chain. They come with 325 and 8-tooth or pin, whatever you want to call it, sprocket. So the sprocket that comes on the 261s is 325, and the 325 sprocket is smaller. So not only am I upsizing the sprocket going to a 3/8, also that's a way bigger bar than you'd normally run, and more aggressive chain. So that shows you right there that, people have all these theories, but a lot of it I wonder if they've ever tried. Like this, gutting the intake. I know a lot of you probably have heard of that, gutting the intake on these strato saws and all this, and yes, some of them are true strato saws, some of them aren't. I understand all that, but again, on these 261s, you can get away with that, and theory only gets so far with me. Like, people, like I said, they can type big long paragraphs on how you shouldn't do this or should do it or why this works and this doesn't. I just laugh sometimes because this is one that I've been listening to for so long, and I just shake my head because the 261 builds I do are ridiculous. Anybody that's got one from me will tell you they're monsters. And the only issue I've ever had, again, is I cannot go as aggressive with the M-Tronic saws. So with the M-Tronic ones, I will not take all of this out. I'll do it more of a curve, and I won't go very aggressive on gutting the intake. Other than that, pretty much the same thing. Same old dome piston, tight squish, somewhat tight blowdown. I don't go really tight blowdown on these. Open up the lowers, cut the squish band, all that good stuff. Take the uppers up a little bit, but can't give you all my secrets. And the exhaust, I square it off a bit, but I keep it as low as I can. I don't want that exhaust getting real high. On a lot of other saws that I build, I will get the exhaust, down to 98, 99-ish. But on these, I'm at about 101 on the exhaust on these. I want to keep it as torquey as I can because it's a small saw. They're going to have the top end, but there you go. I just want to let you know that sometimes these people just talk and talk, but I don't think they test this stuff. And if they don't test it, how do they really know? And I didn't come out and say this the first time I built one. This has been years down the road that I can say right now, years of being in the field that if you want to tell me this ain't reliable or this is a bad idea, you're crazy. You're crazy because, again, I look at real world results. This stuff that people just post and just say because they're, you know, a lot of these guys do know engines really well, do know these two strokes, these saws really well, but have they tried it? You know what I mean? You can't just read something and go, oh, that's how it is, end of story. And that's just not how I do it. But the downside of it, for me at least, is I've definitely had to pay for some cylinders testing this stuff out. But hey, it is what it is, guys. There you go.